Hey, Facebook. What's going on? Good evening. I had to jump on here real quick. Y'all, we had our first virtual tea tasting tonight. And when I tell you, we had a ball. It was absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to host the next one. Um, yes. If you missed tonight, you missed out on something epic and groundbreaking. Okay, our focus was on the immune system, right? And so y'all know my focus is on immunology, gut health, chronic illness, right? But we got down and dirty. I had my board out. We have papers. Um, we talked about it. We broke things down. We talked about things, food, nutrition, exercise, sleep, herbs. We had a ball. And look at how beautiful, like I meant to how beautiful these teas are, right? So this one is lemon balm in thyme, right? So when you sign up for class, you get tea bags and we brew them live together, right? So you can see how the colors change. Y'all, I'm so excited. This was echinacea and lemon balm, the bomb. So we brewed them together so you can see how the color changes as we're talking about different things. You can see the colors changing, and so we do a body scan, of course, because you know my mission is to get us reconnected with our bodies. Right, that's number one. Your body's talking to you. Either you're not listening or you're ignoring it. Either way, you need to be listening because your body is a first sign of something that's wrong, right? So we need to get back in touch with ourselves so that we can live longer, healthier lives out loud and on purpose. Okay. This one is elderberry and echinacea. Now y'all know the elderberry took over that sucker, right? Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And this one is thyme and echinacea. Now, all of these blends help um, stimulate the immune system, right? All of them help stimulate the immune system. So we talked about every single herb, what this made for, the traditional uses. I created packets of information that tells you about the teas, about different tips, because you know, I'm a teacher at heart. So being able to do this, being able to pair my herbal knowledge with my gift of encouragement and loving on people because that's what I do. We had a ball. I was supposed to go live before this class to get some more of y'all on, but it was perfect tonight. Like perfect. The kiddos were involved. They tried the teas. They picked their favorites too. You know what I'm saying? So you know you can get the kiddos to like it. The grown-ups don't have no choice, right? Let's do better. But we had a ball. So who's signing up for this next tea tasting? Because we definitely doing again, right? We definitely doing again. And I think the next focus will be on the lungs, mucus, congestion, right? The respiratory tract, the respiratory system. I think we're gonna touch on that because going into the winter season, that's usually what we got issues with. If you don't have allergies or sinuses, which if you live in Kentucky, I don't know how you don't, but if you don't have allergies or sinuses, going into the winter, you still gonna have congestion and stopped up problems, right? And so, what herbs help you keep your lungs clear, keep your chest clear, right? Keep your nose clear. Let me help you with that. And it's awesome because you get to taste the teas before you buy. Try before you buy, right? You get into the class, you have an absolutely amazing time. We go through a body scan, you get back in touch with yourself, you get to, gather the tools that you need to be able to keep going, right? Mentally, physically, emotionally. This is what we're doing. And I'm loving it because I said at the top of the year, I wanted to teach because that's what I do, right? That's what I do. So I'm definitely teaching. Um, I'm got a lot of classes I'm creating. The goal is to have a class every Friday night. Not all of them will be tea tastings because we're gonna learn how to make tinctures. We're gonna learn how to make our own apple cider vinegar. We're gonna learn how to do all of that, right? Then I'm gonna have a basic class, like a DIY, because I like have a lot of people come and they say, "Well, I just need to know the basics. I'm not trying to be no herbalist. I just want to know how do I help my family from being sick." Right? And that's literally the prayer that I had when I talked to God back in 2020. God, how do I protect my family? I didn't have anything on my mind about herbalism or being an herbalist. That was, I wasn't thinking about that. I just wanted to protect my family. So I get it. Y'all just want to protect your family, but you never know where that's gonna lead, right? So definitely creating a herbs one-on-one class that we'll be hosting on a Friday night. Because if you like me, ain't nobody trying to be out there in the streets, right? We ain't trying to do all that. Been there, done that, had a ball. Now we at peace, right? We cool in the house, and being able to be virtual, and getting together with a group of people and just cutting up, having a ball, learning, trying teas, learning about herbs. Like, what else you doing? Right? This is absolutely amazing. So so I will be keeping y'all updated. I might have an impromptu class next Friday. I know it's short notice, but I'm having a ball. And so I want to have a class every Friday night because I have that much to teach. Um, yeah, I have a lot to pour out and I'm ready to pour out, right? You have the gift. I have the gift of plant medicine, but you got to study to show yourself approved. And I've been in these books, and I will continue to be in these books because there's always more to learn. But while I am on this process, what I already know, I'm ready to pour out so that you can learn it too, right? Because in the days and times we living in, you need this information. You need this information, and you need this information from somebody who's going to tell you the truth, somebody who look like you, and somebody who's going to cut up while we having a ball, right? That's what it's about. So if you want to be in the loop about this next class before his Facebook, then let me know. Let me know because I have people who are already on the waiting list, so they'll get to know first. And we only do so many slots. I only do so many entries because I'm a one-on-one person, and so I want time for people to ask questions. I want time for us to cut up. I want time, for us to talk and chit chat. Cause us women, we gonna do that anyway. So I don't want no big old class. Right, I don't want no big old class. I want a small class, so we keeping the number small. So if you are interested, let me know. Um, because my goal was to sell out before I ever put it on Facebook. Just saying. So let me know if you're interested. Um, I think the first how-to class would be tinctures. A lot of people are asking about tinctures. Y'all want to know about these tinctures, and so I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it because it'll be virtual, and I want to show y'all how to do it with different minstrels. So that is going to be absolutely amazing. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna go finish enjoying my success, right, by drinking my teas and having myself a ball. Y'all have a great night. If you out in the streets, be careful. And let me know if y'all want to be involved in this next class because we had a ball. All right, night night.